Like that, me again. It's been a few weeks again, so I thought we'd just drop in. We're still doing well. We're still on the way down. We still haven't had any gains or any more maintains. Well, I've only had one maintain since the start, but no gains at all. 41 weeks in. Current weight is 17 stone. 17 stone, 7.5 pound. So that leaves me 3 pound for my 7 stone award and 7.5 pound to target. Jesus Christ, who would have thought? Was it 41 weeks? And I know now it's the target I set back in the beginning. If you've watched any of the videos, you'll hear me bang on about it. Picked 17 stone because it was the last time I could remember being pretty fit and healthy. But seeing the state of affairs now, I know there's quite a bit more to go. So I'm going to take the 17 stone target, have a break, go on holidays, try and stay within target, not try and stay, I'm going to stay within target range while I'm on holidays. Come back and we're going to start again, and we're going to go for another 1.5 stone. That'll take me down to 15.5 stone, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I can't get my head around it. I'm keeping an eye because I'm in work and I'm parked outside the shop. When they see me doing these videos, they'll think, what the hell's this crackpot up to? I've been looking back at the videos of week 1 and week 2, and the difference in such a short time is absolutely unreal. It's when I look at that person in week 1, I feel sorry for him. I don't relate myself to him. He's Christ. I'm speaking about him like a second party, but when I was that size and starting this diet, I was scared. I didn't know. I knew I had to lose weight. Didn't believe in myself to think that I could. But as the weeks rolled on, I started to gain a bit more belief in myself, and as the stones started dropping, I just thought, hang on, I can do this. I'm just going to plug away at this and get the job done. I'm not a big loser. I don't have big losses. Big loss to me is like £3. When I see some people on Facebook and Instagram having a £6 and £7 losses, I don't get them. Oh man, a phone call now. Hang on. Right, we're back. We swerved that phone call. Yeah, I don't get the big losses. If I have a good week of walking, I'll stick to the plan. Well, I stick to the plan just about every week. Yeah, that'll give me. When I compare my book, my weigh-in book, and my Fitbit weekly reports, it's there in black and white. Every week I hammer the walk-in conjunction with the plan. I have a 3 to 3.5 pound loss. If I moderate amount of walking, I'll get a 2 pound loss. If I don't do any walking, just diet alone, I have a, oh, I could sneeze. Oh, excuse me, bless me, whatever the word is. Yeah, with no exercise at all, I tend to get a pound or half a pound loss. And that's just on my calorie intake. I know we don't count calories in the Slimming World, but I do. I just keep an eye on it to make sure, because I won't bore you with the details, but it's very important. I love the facts and figures. I love looking at my graph on the Slimming World website. I love looking at the weekly losses and trawling through it all and getting ideas of what was a good week, what was I'd class as a bad week, what I can do to improve. Yeah, it's been a hell of a journey. It's blown my mind. I've won countless Slimmer of the Week, Slimmer of the Month. I don't win them anymore. I haven't won them for a long time. But what I have won, I got Mr. Sleek. If you've seen the previous video, I got Mr. Sleek, I don't know, a couple of months into my journey. And most recently, I got Greatest Loser 2018 for my group, which I was absolutely ecstatic with. Because the Mr. Sleek I felt a bit of a fraud because, yeah, I'd lost 3 stone, but I was still in the 20 stone, so to be standing there with a sash and a certificate for Mr. Sleek, I felt like a fraud. But to actually get the Greatest Loser 2018, I could look at that one and thought, you've worked your ass off for that, you deserve that, son. Well done. So wherever I go, people are noticing now. It's like I've just come into the shop, you know, and as I walk through the doors, I hadn't seen the girl for quite some time who was there, the manageress. And she looked at me and said, holy shit, she said, you've lost some weight. What the hell have you been up to? And when I got talking to her, she's actually a Slimming World member as well, and down 2.5 stone herself and looking bloody good. I struggle with compliments. I'm bloody hopeless. If somebody tells me, oh, you look fantastic, I can't just accept it and say, oh, thank you very much. I've got to answer it with, oh yeah, we're getting there, or yeah, a couple of stone to go. I don't know what it is. I just can't. I've never had compliments in my life, so 47-year-old to start getting them. It's just something I struggle with. My head is so focused on the food part of it. I don't have any treats as such. There's no point calling it. It's not a treat. You're not treating yourself by giving yourself a 1,000-calorie meal. That's not treating yourself. That's bad. So you should stop looking at that as a treat. I'm not a miserable old bastard. Stop swearing. There's no need for swearing. I apologise. I'm not a miserable old sod. If my missus wants to go for a meal or there's an occasion, I'll go and have a meal. I'll try and make good decisions off the menu. Chocolate, I was a massive chocoholic. Absolutely massive. That doesn't even affect me anymore. As I say, I'm a lorry driver. I go store to store deliveries, you know, delivering food and all the confectionery, and that really doesn't even get into my head. I have 2 hi-fi bars every night with a cup of tea, and that's heaven. I look forward to that moment every day. I have my 2 little hi-fi bars, a cup of tea, off to bed, satisfied and happy. I very rarely get hungry. If I get hungry, it's down to laziness, where I haven't prepared anything, I haven't fed myself, I haven't put some thought into what I'm going to eat. So there is no need on the plan to go hungry. There really isn't. There's so much you can fill up on that isn't going to cause you any damage. I'm not going to list foods off. We're far too down the line for me to start telling you what's good, what's bad, and what's not. But Slimming World's changed my life. There's no 2 ways about it. Could I have done it without Slimming World? No. I'll tell you for why. It's not so much the eating, because I'm intelligent enough to work out calories and all that, because that's what it boils down to, is creating a calorie deficit. There's apps out there. MyFitnessPal is a phenomenal app. As long as you've got a half-decent brain in your head, you can work it out. You can control that yourself. But what you can't get from that app is the support network that Slimming World offers. And I find that so invaluable. Like in the beginning, when I started, walked in, weighed, give my cash, grabbed my hi-fi bars, weighed, and out the door. There was just one particular week my daughter was struggling a bit, and I said, I'll tell you what, we'll stay. I thought, for you, I'll stay the class. See if you can gain any help from staying, because what they call it, image therapy, I think it's called, is it? I'm not sure. I've stayed there for hundreds of classes, and I can't remember the name of them. But I stayed for that one. I remember sitting there thinking to myself, it was all ladies, I was the only man in the room. And I thought, this is going to be awkward. I got no business being here. I'm interfering in a woman's world, and I shouldn't be here. But I'll tell you what, no group of people anywhere that I've come across in my life have made me feel as welcome as those ladies do. They are absolutely fantastic. They praise me to hell and back. They follow every step of my journey, and I with them. You know what I mean? I can't wait to get in there on a Thursday to see how they're all doing, how their weeks have gone, and what the scales of whether they've been kind to them or not. And yeah, it's going up there every week to stand on that scale, yeah, you think, oh, you pay £5 just to stand on somebody's scale. Just, it's not that. Like the online PTs hammer Slimming World. You know, the James Smith Academy, who I'm a great believer in. I really like the bloke. He's a foul-mouthed cretin, but he talks a lot of sense, and he says it in a way that I can understand it. He hates Slimming World. Ah, it's rubbish. You get nothing from Slimming World. It's all zombies. You're all into a cult. On your bike, son. You've never been there. You don't know. You'll never understand it. I'd pay £10 a week. It wouldn't bother me for what I get out of it. I mentioned in other videos about Bethan, the consultant. Fantastic woman. Makes it fun and light-hearted. But she's also there for those that struggle. She's always there to offer support and guidance. She's been doing it 20 years, so you know what I mean. If she can't do it well by now, she never will. And she's a really lovely lady. Can't say enough good things about her. I've got a bit of a chest infection, so if I'm croaking and wheezing, I do apologise. Where have we got? What else are we going to talk about? You know, before I start filming, I think, all right, I'll say a bit about this. I'll say a bit about that. But anyway, I'll give you a couple of tips. These won't work for anybody, but these are what work for me, all right? You'll see my mouth never stops moving, and it's not through the total crap I talk all the time. It's that. Chewing gum. Be it sugar-free, Wrigley's extra sugar-free. It's, how can I say it? Sometimes when I think I'm hungry, I'm not hungry at all. I just want flavour. And I find that chewing a piece of gum gives me that flavour. I buy shitfuls of gum. I eat loads of it. I say loads, 5 packs a week, a pack a day, perhaps, something like that. But invaluable for me. I really think it's just chewing gum alone that has stopped my tendency to want to snack. It's a boring old life driving a lorry, and that's when the hand dips into the bag, see what's there to eat. This morning, what did I bring for dinner this morning? I had 2 apples and a packet of sliced chicken, and that's my breakfast and dinner. I've got the chewing gum in my gob now, and that'll be me until I got the docks right. Oh, we're going to the docks tonight to see about her blood pressure. Suffered of high blood pressure, but it's down in the green. I'm hoping, maybe a bit soon yet, I'm hoping he'll cut my meds, at least cut them in half. Because I don't like taking the blood pressure meds, I never have done. They're not good medication. They make your legs swell, they make you hold water in your legs, and the sooner I can get off them, the better. If I'm not ready yet, I'm not ready, but I'll leave it to him to decide. He's going to have a shock. He hasn't seen me since before I started this journey. So he is going to have a shock when I walk through the door. What are the tips that I offer? Walk as much as you can. It's not, walking isn't hard, but it's the best way to burn fat. I've read countless amounts of stuff on health and fitness and nutrition since I started this. I'm not a professor. I'm not trying to be, but I know what works and what doesn't work through living it and experience. And to burn calories, it's not about jumping on a spin bike for 30 minutes, thrashing your ass off that. It's sustained. It's raising your core temperature in your body. It's a process called I can't remember the name. Thermogenetic something or other, and that's what creates the calorie burn. And you can't make it any warmer than what you can by walking. You know, you're in the core. You can't heat it up more by climbing Everest. When it's at its optimum temperature, it's effectively burning calories, and you can gain that temperature by just walking. And you know what I mean? I've got the luxury of time on my hands. I've got a really good job where I finish early. As long as I don't sit here talking into videos all day, I should be on my way home now. But there we go. Yeah, walking. If you can walk for a couple of hours, you're not going to kill yourself. Yeah, you get tired, you get a sweat on, but you're raising your body, the core temperature of your engine, then to that calorie burning temperature, and that's when the weight loss occurs. So There's probably a million people who tell me I'm full of crap and I'm wrong. Working for me. That's all I do. That's the only exercise I do is walking. I am toying with the idea. I did say when I got under 20 stone I'd join the gym. But because my weight loss has been constant, I thought there's no need. Just keep walking and doing Slimming World. There's no need to join the gym. But I'm thinking of joining it anyway because I'm not going to be muscle bound. I don't want a six pack. Don't want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. But I don't want to look like a sack of shit either. So anything I can do to tone things up, I'm going to have a crack at it. I'm 15 minutes now, and I tell you, since I've started this, I would have found this the most boring subject in the world. But since I've started, I can talk about this kind of thing for hours. And to most people who are not interested in it, I am probably the most boring man in the world. Christ, it's warm in here. I can't open the window though because there'll be too much noise. Yeah, I'm the most boring man in the world because I can bang on about it forever. I may be wrong in some things, but like I say, I'm actually living through it. I'm putting into practice the things I'm reading, and living it and doing a decent job of it. Everywhere I go now is compliments and people, well, they can't help but notice. If this is the first of my videos you've watched, I don't expect you to watch them all because they're boring. But just jump the week one, come off this video and go to my week one video and see the difference. It's I got to pinch myself to believe it. But oh, it's the wheeze. Oh, bloody chest is racks, and that's the next thing. I still smoke. Going on holidays in June. When I come back, that's me kicking the fags. There's no point being all healthy and active, and my lungs are knackered, so I'll do what we can with that. And I know now that I have got some inner strength, and if I believe in myself, I'm quite sure I can achieve anything. And that's something I've learned since I started this journey. So yeah, watch your space. From the end of June, it'll be a smoke-free zone. I'm going to leave it at that for now because I've got to go home. Anything you want to know, ask. I'm talking as if there's thousands of people watching these. Nobody watches them. But I don't care, because I can look back at them and they make me happy. So that's all that matters. But if you do happen to stumble across this video, you want to know anything about losing weight, because, you know what I mean, I'm going to start again now on another tangent. To lose 7 stone, like I've done myself, yeah, it sounds incredible, but you've got to have 7 stone to lose. So if you've only got 2 stone to lose, there's no point looking at me thinking, oh, you're amazing. Whatever you can shift, we're all amazing. It's just some of us have got more than others, and it's the ones who were in my situation, I think, are less likely to get stuck into it because of the fear of the unknown, what's in front of you, not believing in yourself. So if you're a big person, morbidly obese, I think is the term for it, and you want to know anything, just ask me. How can you do it? I can stick a question in here. I have got Facebook and Instagram, but I'm not going to bother putting those links on. My Facebook account is full of mental lorry drivers. Just ask me the question on you. No point beating around the bush. Anything I can help you with, I'd be over the moon to help. If I just help one person with this on my journey, I'll be absolutely ecstatic. And if you're on a journey yourself, keep at it. Keep motivated. You get out of it what you put in. So you put the effort out in, you'll reap the rewards and get the benefits. So take care of yourselves. Speak to you all soon. Ciao, ciao.